comfortable with, right? There are squares where boss fights he feels more comfortable with. I mean, you know, like instead of a falling sub, he's rather a magma worm, or instead of let's say sewer moke there or blood moke, there's maybe more some things like that.
And it looks like here we already started, by the way. Countdown has started. They already loaded into their match here. We have some really interesting squares here. We do have Smithing Stone Bell Bearing 1 and 2 with the Smithing Stone weapon plus 12. That's nice synergy right there. We have 3 friendly NPC kills. Lots of early stuff for here, actually, for the beginning of the game. Leonine Misbegotten. Let's see what else do we have that's early. Memory Stones.
We have Red Wolf boss, which is quite chill. We have Kill boss on Torrent, which is chill. The Erdtree avatars. The thing is, I'm pretty sure like the NPCs, Gino, I think rush that often. He's probably gonna go for that very early. I think Dino doesn't know that he can jump off earlier here, right?
I don't know.
Because he always takes like the long way. I think he
was busy reading the board, and I think that's what happened. He was reading, so he was like running but reading, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah. No, that's not even bad. That's not even bad. I mean, why not? Just a few seconds more. Yeah, let's see. There's some rushable things, like consumable only, right? Some tougher things as well, like tougher squares. We do have Garank. I wouldn't say Garank is the easiest with the arena and these pillars. Late game with Morgod is not great. Crucible 9 Misbegotten Warrior Duo, we know that's not easy. Yeah, we will see. We will see. How is invade and defeat Magnus the Beast Claw? Is this the guy who fucked up people? Is that the
that's Gino's Achilles heel, is good old Magnus. The guy that had the Beast Claw attacks and the Great Mace.
He's strong. He's strong.
He's tough. He's tough. He's like an upgraded version of Aiden, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. That's true. We have some good synergies on the board, and I would say many possible bingo lines that are not too bad to get. If I just without looking much at the board, row 5 looks good, as well as column 5 is not too bad.
I could totally see actually Gino trying to pull off a good old horseback revenant kill here, by the way, with using the finger seal and heal, trying to get into that fight, and then just using heal on horseback to get that revenant kill. That would be 2 squares. That's definitely something I think Gino has seen before, or is definitely thinking about doing. Besides that, though, I mean, there's like every line I think has something that's a little bit longer that takes time, right? So
seems like Nico's going for Soldier of Godric. I hope not for consumable only, but I think so.
Yeah, I think he is.
It's a little bit of a longer way, while Gino, I think, also goes for consumable only, but on the Beastman of our... What?
Yeah, Beastman.
Beastman?
Yeah, but it's Beastman, but you say Beastman.
Beastman?
Yeah, Beastman of Missoula.
Yeah. Beastie Schmeasty from Fairy Schmerry. Already half HP here with
only
these
3
daggers.
minutes into the match, my man. Come on, man.
Crazy, dude.
Only 3 minutes in.
Come on. You know me, all right? And seems like Gino's about to get that square from him, which is a really, really good square, because he already blocks with that 3 lines.
Yeah, now he's stuck in the cave, though. He can't pour it out unless he does a Memory of Grace, but then he loses 1,800 runes. Does he finish now? You know what I mean? Like, this is the thing with the Soldier of Godric consumable. It's like killing the boss is fun or fast, but man, it's the run-through of Cave of Knowledge is insanely bad.
Yeah. I think Soldier of Godric to go for that is a good plan if maybe you have already the Spirit Ashes with you, and maybe you can, you know, ditch to, okay, he got consumable only, maybe I'm just doing Spirit only now. But now he can pour it out. Didn't take too long to get out, actually.
Yeah, he is a little bit behind, though, sadly, now, because Gino does have Torrent, while Dino doesn't. So this is tough. This is tough overall. This is very tough, I would say. The question is, like, what is Gino going to rush next after getting the consumables only square and him assuming that he might have beaten Dino to that square? What is the next one that he's going to go for?
The 3 NPCs, I would assume. That is a very, very easy one to get, unless... I'll be honest, like, I think... Gino could, I mean, Gino, we know Gino, he's like not really forcing out some bingos, right? He's rather just checking majority as well as just, you know, going for the squares he thinks are the fastest, even though it might not end up in a bingo line. I still think he could rush bingo row 5 here with the going to Leonia, do the, how you said it, with Torin and the Royal Revenant together. He could go for the smithing stones in Leonia then already. He could combine it with the smithing stone plus 12 and has the middle square as well, which is really good. What I like about this board is that there are multiple ways to approach it. Like, you could say, okay, I go for Leonia, but you could also just say, okay, I go for Erdtree avatars and maybe some duo bosses and Leonia Misbegotten, right? There's some multiple things you can go for like that. I like the board, actually.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I think I like it more too because it's a bit of more of an early game board. We had like only late game, mid game boards yesterday, so having one that's a bit more like a lot of early action, early on kind of a thing is definitely very nice. Yeah,
I generally like that more too. Just when I know or when I see, yeah, I can do this or I could do this like right now, and not like, yeah, okay, I have to get to all this first.
Yeah. What the hell? How'd that change? What the fuck? That's weird.
All right.
Why am I floating now?
It seems like Gino's actually doing this and going straight to Leonia here. What? Earthquake! What is happening?
Sorry. Sorry.
Slowly, dude.
That was weird, man. Oh, that's why it was so weird.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, let me fix some shit real quick. You got it. You're doing great, Zoodle.
I got this. So Dino got his Tauren, is now at the Storm Shack. Storm Shack.
There we go.
Storm Hill Shack. I got that. And he seems to go for maybe the general setup with Golden Bow and Alexander. We'll see what he's heading to.
Yeah, I'm surprised actually. I know that Gino actually is a big fan of killing the 3 NPCs because it's a very fast square to do. You know, going for Bach, Alexander D, those are pretty fast ones. Or going for Bach, Bernal, Alexander, those are also options. And instead, he just rushed Liurnia right away instead. Maybe just giving up that square and going straight for the... is this the Faith Talisman, I believe?
Faith Talisman for the Royal Revenant on the horse, yeah.
Yep. So his, like I mentioned, I think he's rushing that whole Royal Revenant while on horseback square combo, which is going to be very useful.
I would say even the diagonal from the bottom left to the top right is pretty good, doable. Not too bad to get.
Yeah, I agree. And here we go. We're going to have a pod friend situation here again as Alexander's getting ready for a beating. Hey! Pod friend.
Podfriendo, thank you.
Pod friend.
Hopefully we will see him today again.
Oh, we probably will.
Yeah, maybe not on Gino's end though. Maybe he's gonna skip him. We'll see.
Yeah, that might be the case. Yeah, I'm not too sure either.
It is like okay to skip him, but you're missing out like what was it, 10% more damage on the unsheets? Something
From
like
the Alexander
that,
Joshua,
10,
yes.
15?
From the Unsheathed, it's 10%. That's correct.
10%, which can make a difference, especially when we talk about like a boss like Falling Star Beast, right? Can be very helpful.
But it's only if you stick with the Uchi though as well, which is the other thing here.
Truing.
And it looks like that Dino is going to be going for that NPC kill, by the way. Is prepping to kill D here right in the back while he mourns someone's death. I forgot who this is laying on the ground.
Just a guy.
L ratio, no one cares.
No one
and
cares.
Dedge 2 D. There we go. Yeah, I didn't even pick up the armor.
Gets the armor. All right, maybe he's gonna go for Borg as well. He got Alexander. He got D.
So he's got 2 NPC kills. He could rush Bach if he wanted to, which I think he's going for right now.
Definitely gonna do it.
And Gino picked up the Academy key, by the way, and ran straight into Liurnia. Maybe he's going for Red Wolf here.
Red Wolf instead of Torrent? I would rush the Torrent with the Royal Revenant as soon as I could. Just because, I mean, what I like again, that we have the Red Wolf as well as the 4 memory stones that always fits together really well, right? Because the Red Wolf drops you 1. But I would rush the Torrent thing because I think like this is an easy square to get. Like Dino could now easily just go to the pumpkin guy and just kill him on horseback. And Gino would lose a square there.
Well, I think what Gino is thinking is he's thinking, wait, why did Dino unmark it? He killed 3.
I think it was a mistake.
Oh, maybe he thought he didn't get 3 or something?
No, he thought he clicked it, but I think he misclicked. Maybe there was a lag or something.
But honestly, what might be actually going on in Gino's head here is rushing column 5.
Column 5.
Yeah.
Column 5. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, that's the cool thing. I mean, column 5 might be even better than row 5. Yeah, definitely a thing you can do. I think I started to like the whole strategy of going the easy early squares first and then see if I can make a bingo line out of it. That's why I started to like more think like that. I don't know. What do you prefer? Like also going for the easy squares first, or do you always like look for a line right away?
I think it depends on who I'm playing against. I think I talked about this before, where like it depends on who your opponent is and what they're comfortable with, and then possibly either playing into their strengths to try and mess them up, or try to do the things that you know they won't do. So like there's 2 different ways of going about it, right? So like if we know, for example, that Gino really likes 3 friendly NPC kills, or really likes, for example, 4 Evergills, I could go ahead and be like, okay, I know that they like this. I know they're comfortable with this. I'm going to actually stop them and get that square before them, so that way they're kind of thrown out of their groove type of situation. Or I'll let them have that, and I just do whatever I'm good at, and I take all the scores that they don't like, and that way I could have a benefit as well. So it depends. It depends.
It depends. Okay. Well, what do you do on Gino when you?
If I face Gino?
Yeah.
It would honestly just be rushing squares, rushing early squares. That would be my personal strategy, because for Gino, a lot of the time Gino does look for lines first rather than just going for random early squares. He likes to go for something that has like structure to it, I would say, and there's a lot of synergies rather than just rushing the early stuff. So right now, if for example I was Dino and I would go get 3 friendly NPC kills, I would go get the horseback fight square as well right away. I would possibly try and rush memory stones if possible, or even go for the Royal Revenant kill, because those are very fast squares to grab.
I think if I would be Dino now, I would go and get the Bloodhound Fang, because it's a simple, good weapon, as well as an Everjail, and then ride with like without using the Bloodhound Fang with Uchi going for Leonine Misbegotten. It takes a while, but at least he blocks out the column 5 already and gets another square in his row 4.
Dude, Dino's face when he saw that Gino marked a Red Wolf, that was so funny. It was just like that. It was like just big eyes, dude. That was funny. It was like, holy moly, he already got Red Wolf for only 14 minutes into the game. What the heck? That was funny. That was funny.
Seems like Dino's going for Nectus, maybe? No? He's turning here a little bit more into the middle.
Yeah, I'm not too sure exactly what he's going for here. I do think Gino might be forcing column 3 here, though. I mean, column 5. And that way, Nico... It also tells Nico, though, that he's currently in Liurnia, obviously. Or at the very least, has Liurnia active. So, Nico could try and play around with that if he really wanted to. And possibly force Limgrave squares that he could get without going to Liurnia. Or even go to Caelid, which he knows that Gino hasn't gone to Caelid yet. It's only been 14 minutes, so you can't, go to Caelid and Liurnia and kill Red Wolf within 14 minutes. That's insane time.
True, yeah.
So, you have some information to play with in this case to try and maybe put the board into your benefit. But obviously with Gino's speed right now, it's going to be kind of hard to figure out exactly what his next move is as well.
Exactly, yeah. So what Gino just did, he bought the Source Seal, he got the heal, as well as his favorite incantation, Catch Flame. He will probably use on the Erdtree avatars. So he's probably about to go to the Royal Revenant on the horseback kill, so he gets 2 another squares, and he has a second Memory Stone already.
Yep. Yeah, like I mentioned, as soon as I saw that combination, I knew Gino was going to do the Royal Revenant and horseback combination squares. It's too good. It's too easy. It really is. It's a brain dead combo of the boss being 2-shot by a spell, right? And also it's on horseback on top of that. It's like anyone can do that combo. It's really nice. It's really easy to pick up, and it puts a lot of pressure on the board. Puts you at 4-1.
The only issue is it's very far away and easy blockable, right?
Possibly, but it's only if you rush Liurnia and rush Royal Revenant. Even if you lost the boss on Torrent whole fight square, he would still get the Royal Revenant square, and he gets money on top of that. That's right next to EG. He can go get his Sombras 1, 2, 3, and 4 if he wants to, because he's right there.
Oh, how much does the Royal Revenant give you? I actually don't know.
It doesn't give you that much. I think it's what, 6,000.
Okay.
I think. I'm guessing. We'll find out in just a second here.
And Dino's actually doing GG's for Gino, getting 2 more squares here on the board. Very nice. And Dino's actually exactly doing this, going for the Bloodhound Fang with the Everjail, maybe going then for Leonine Misbegotten. The only issue now is this looks overwhelming. I would feel overwhelmed.
Yeah.
With 4 squares, and then, okay, row 4, maybe I can block column 5, but okay, out of the sudden I might have to block row 5 and row 1 as well. I think for now he can chill with row 1 because there is Morgott and Gorank, which just takes long. I don't know. Maybe killing Leonine Misbegotten into a remembrance kill with incantations only would be a good play. I'm not sure.
I think this is exactly what Gino's going for, though, is he's going straight to Weeping right now. Can get the Erdtree avatar, pivot straight over to Leonine Misbegotten on top of that. That way he's got an Erdtree and he's got Leonine Misbegotten, which are also on column 5, by the way. I think he actually is trying to force column 5 to a degree, but not give it away on top of that, right? So if you do Red Wolf boss and consumables only, you're kind of already going, showing that you're insinuating column 5, but then if you grab all of a sudden boss on Torrent and Royal Revenant, now all of a sudden you also have row 1 and row 5 active. So it's kind of confusing to the other player, okay, is he trying to force column 5 now, or is he just trying to grab early squares? What exactly is the plan? And now with Gino, I think forcing Weeping and going for the Erdtree avatar, but also going for possibly Leonine Misbegotten, that's going to solidify him going for column 5, but already having an advantage on top of that of already having one Erdtree and already having the square for Leonine Misbegotten.
I think I think I wouldn't not do anything else. I think it's a good play by Dino, getting the Bloodhound Fang and now go straight to Leonine Misbegotten. It takes a lot of time, but it's a good block. It's a really good block here.
It looks like that Gino is going to go for the Erdtree avatar first, and so Nico's at the very least going to be blocking column 5 here. If he does get to get Leonine Misbegotten first, which it looks like he is going to, which is going to be really nice for Nico, because he's going to be blocking column 5, but also that's 2 squares in row 4 for him on top of that. So it's a good block, but it's also a good block in his benefit, because also another thing is he's in Weeping. He can grab the other Scar Seal Talisman, which is the other square on top of that.
I think the only, I would say, biggest... I think it's really, really good. He gets a Leonine Misbegotten, probably. He gets 1 Scar Seal already. The big problem, obviously, is he needs to take then later the huge-ass elevator down, right, to get to the other one. the 4 averages, he already got one. He's an advantage there, which is nice. So he can get the 3 easy ones in Leonia later. I think the only big problem here is the Crucible Knight and Misbegotten. I don't know. I don't know how Bloodhound Fang +4, if that would be enough for that boss fight.
Yeah, I would think so. If you have the experience anyways, yeah.
No, you don't think so or think so?
I do think so. I do think so.
Oh, I think so, okay. Dude, guys, look at that catch flame.
It's very
nice.
strong. The question is, where is Nico going?
Maybe he's gonna cheese the Knight's Cavalry to get enough runes to use the Bloodhound Fang.
I'm not sure, but it looks like Gino only grabbed the Urchery and is leaving Weeping. He's not even going for Leonine potentially here.
Oh, maybe he wants to get Bloodhound Fang first to kill Leonine safely?
Nah. I mean, Leonine is not that hard, to be honest. If you have the Uchi, it's a piece of cake.
Maybe he might think it's fast. I'm not sure. But it seems like also Gino's pivoting Weeping now and is going here for Margit?
Yeah, he might be going for
Incantation only on Godric.
He's like, I already have Catch Flame. I might as well just go straight to Godric right now, get that square first. That way he can pressurize row 5 and then maybe still force column 5. Create a little bit more pressure.
Maybe he wants to force Dino into getting for Falling Star Beast, which could be right? Like, it's a hard boss fight and...
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll be honest.
I think, confused with Melina here? Not sure.
Gino going for the good old parry strats on Margit, by the way.
He definitely watched your video, right? I mean, we can see that.
Classic. It's an absolute classic.
I mean, look at this. You can really, in those parries, you can see the Domo Margit parry video, really. It's just like the technique, you know? See,
yeah.
Like, the technique is just different. How he's wielding the shield and holding it tied with his fist is just different. It's different.
I'm the forefather of parries. Yo, GG's Gino. Very nice.
GG's. Dude, honestly, I really like this board. This board is chill. I really like this board.
Everyone's always asking, by the way. Everyone's always asking, right? How was Gino this good? Gino the god, right? Gino, the man, the myth, the mystery of FromSoft. You know who he's got it from? You know, it's just... What can I say? My students just do too well, okay? That's all I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure.
Who turned him into a machine? This guy. Who had the tools? You know what I mean? I'm messing, obviously. No, it's awesome to see. It's awesome to see people using parries. I think parries are underutilized. I love parries. I think they're very, very fun to use and just to watch. I think the sound effect really makes it addicting to parry.
I've never parried a single enemy in Elden Ring in my entire life. I am not kidding. Not a single time, not a single enemy.
Really? It's so much fun.
I'm not kidding. I tried it at the very start when Dino got smacked here by the Knight's Cavalry, unfortunately on the cheese. But it's fine, he got the grace. Yeah, like I tried at the start. I have 600 hours in Elden Ring and never parried a single enemy.
I feel like you're kind of missing out if I'm being honest, just because it is, I don't know what it is, but when you like actually start to parry and get ripostes, it just feels good. It really does. But it looks like that Gino actually is going for Leonine Misbegotten now, by the way. Leveling some health here and some endurance.
Okay. And Nico's going back to the cheese here. He really needs the runes. Knight's Cavalry stuck on a branch. Bush. There we go. Okay, let's see if he gets good RNG.
Should get the shoulder thrust here. Jump attack. There we go. Beautiful. Why is he crouching like that? That one looked weird. There we go. Good old 50K.
Yeah. So the problem now will be, because Nico took a while on getting that Knight's Cavalry, getting to Kaled, getting the runes. He was already in Weeping. He's now missing out that Leonine Misbegotten block.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Like later after the game, we should definitely ask him what his thoughts here were, because I would really like to hear that.
Yeah, I don't know why he
like
pivoted off of going to Leonine. I don't understand that either.
Yeah, I mean, I guess now he just thinks, okay, I'm on Kaled already. Maybe I'm just eventually just get the Grace near the Dectus Ripe Medallion, right? And then maybe goes back.
I'm thinking what my guess here is that because of a previous match where he rushed Leonine and we talked about how that gives away your position, he's not going for it right away. And doesn't necessarily see the problem that is column 5 with Leonine Misbegotten.
Maybe, yeah. That's true, that's true.
And so he's like, okay, well, this time I don't want to give away my position, so I'm not going to go for it. Even though maybe that might be the best play, it's maybe just not good for me to go for that right now, kind of a thing. But I'm not sure.
I mean, you could still do the dual bosses.
He does, yeah, 100%. He definitely could. He definitely
Bingo
could.
Such rocket science. I do love that about Bingo. Like when I first heard about Bingo, like it was not even like in Elden Ring or FromSoft. It was like back then in I think it was Mario Odyssey or something like that. I really liked the concept, but I didn't understood how much strategies, especially when you run against someone else in a lockout, how much strategies there are behind that. And it's crazy. Like, this is from mind game to doing the right decisions throughout the whole Bingo board. This is really, really, really nice.
It's way more complicated than I think a lot of people realize. Like how, because I think it's mostly the lockout format though that creates this type of, chess type of strategy environment. If it was just normal bingo where people could just pick whatever squares they want, it wouldn't really matter too much. There wouldn't be super much strategy besides going fast. Like that's literally it. It's just going fast. With lockout, it creates this whole other dynamic. Where they have to be like, okay, I have to think about all these other different things, including mind games, including synergies, including strategies, including blocking, like all these other different, not strategies, but all these different mechanics that are involved with Bingo Lockout.
I really, really, really hope that the DLC, when it comes out, Copium, that it will be early access in the game and not late game.
Oh,
too late at least, because that would make things a lot more interesting.
I mean, I'll say it right now. If there's access early game for DLC, Bingo Brawlers Season 2 is confirmed.
Oh,
I'll say it right now.
You heard it here first, chat?
If DLC is available early game, I would say Season 2 is confirmed.
I mean, what is early game? I mean, early game would be Moog, right? If
early game would be anything accessible before Lanedale Capital, I think. So Altus would still be fine. Anything Altus and prior.
Yeah, I mean, like, not Holic Tree, right? That would suck, like killing Millennia. And then
how is that early game?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that would be horrible.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
But Moog, for example, with the medallion, GG's here for Gino killing Leonine. But yeah, Moog with the medallion, right, touching the hand, that would be doable.
Yeah, potentially, but you'd still have to kill Moog is the only other problem.
That is true. And you know what the other problem is? It's probably then scaled for, like,
late game stuff. But that would make it more interesting though too.
Oh yeah,
that would make it way more interesting too. Looks like Nico is going for a Falling Star Beast here, by the way. Very interesting play from Gino. He did, Dino, fuck. He did have a lot of money. He did have a lot of money to where he could at least level up and upgrade the weapon. But this only blocks row 5. We're looking at column 5 here. That's the big problem, to be honest.
And falling star beast is tough. We will see. I hope he's gonna get that first try, so he can maybe then go and maybe get the dual kills done before Gino's getting the. Oh, that is looking good, like really good damage actually with the Uchi. Because I do, like, Gino just needs after this one more Ur3 avatar and he's done with this.
There we go. Some nice unsheaths here from
Nice
Dino.
trigger.
Tries to get the repose, but sadly the head is too high up in the air. I hate when that happens. That's so annoying. Nice unsheath here again.
Great damage.
Gino just burning a tree in the distance.
Dino needs some mana.
There we go. That's another tree for Gino here. Going for the memory stone here possibly as well because he's right next to the tower. Might as well, right?
No. After that, he just needs one more.
Nice roll. Should get an unsheath here. As we found out yesterday, Falling Star Beast has 100 poise. So with that unsheath and that jump attack, it's currently at 50 poise-ish. But it's starting to already fall off the poise meter.
Roll attack. Needs to be careful.
He's fine. He's fine. He's fine.
And jump. Oh.
Uh-oh. This is not looking very good. He's not wearing any armor, though, either, is the other problem. He's doing fine. Does he have any healing left? He does. Careful. Oh, my good heavens. That's such a risky roll. Gets the head slam.
But a quick head attack, unfortunately.
Yeah, that could be rough.
Yeah, he really relies to the light rolls. I can understand that actually because I myself, when I mid rolled, it's good to tank, but I also don't like it. I just can mid roll. I don't know why. Maybe it's coming from hitless. I'm not sure. Used to being light roll.
Yeah, I think I would agree. It's some like memory muscle of like having light load and just being used to rolling a specific distance and having iframes and all that stuff. And then switching over is like, I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah.
However, counterpoint, if you get used to medium rolling, you get better at dodging.
That is true. That is true. Yeah.
It's the same with like learning how to parry with a medium shield rather than a small shield. It just gives you that better timing than getting used to the buckler only. And then if you have like a randomizer race, or if you have, for example, anything else with friends or just a fun matchup, and you only get a medium shield, now you don't have those parry windows to rely on because you don't know exactly where that timing is because you have less frames to work with.
Yeah, I agree. Fed roll only run. Fed roll, heavy shield parry only. Let's go. Oh, Dino gets caught by the roll attack again. It is really tough here in the small arena, to be honest. There it comes again.
Oh, yeah. What is he doing? I was just like looking at him.
It was what? I think he just stood there but changed. Yeah.
Just gotta be careful here. Honestly, doing the jump attack on this one instead, if you could time it correctly, that third explosion, you can jump out because it gives you iframes enough, and then you can actually jump attack the Falling Star Beast with that to punish. It just gives you a little bit more damage to work with.
Roll attack again. Nice
that attack is hard to deal with. Okay, looks like Gino might be going for the Kaled Ur3 avatar now for his third Ur3. Or maybe he got two Ur3s right now, right? What if he doesn't finish the Ur3 avatars until he goes and does two duo trio bosses and then does the half-half thing, you know what I mean? That might be something that we're going for here.
At the same time, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Because after this, maybe... Oh, Neo gets caught by the... Is he dead?
He's dead. And ba-boom! No, oh, wow, he's not dead. I thought he was dead. You would think being thrown...
Oh, man, that was so close. I think he thought he has enough space to outrun it there. Yeah, I think for Gino it really doesn't matter. He could just finish the Ur3 avatar and then just goes for the duo fights. Yeah.
Hey, you never know. This could... Oh, he's going straight for the Ur3 avatar now instead, yeah.
Oh.
Definitely nothing wrong with that.
Oh, that damage, dude.
It's really
so
good.
chill with Catch Flame, dude. Look at this, guys. Isn't that wonderful?
And it's so fast.
Like, why? Yeah, why bothering with like Uchi or like this? Honestly, guys, I'm talking now to everyone, to every player who's watching from the Bingo Brawlers, guys, dude. If you have incantations on the board, this might be a really good strat just for the Ur-Tree avatars. Really, this is chill as fuck.
There we go. Very nice. That's his third Ur-Tree avatar for Gino here, claiming that square. That is going to be possibly column 5. Going for the... Oh, that's actually really nice play actually from Gino as well, because he's right next to the catacomb that has the dual watchdogs.
I think he feels, I guess, comfortable enough to not use the crystal darts. Maybe he's gonna go and get them really quick.
I might. Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't. But then again, you know, do you really need it? I don't know. There is a pickup as well. He might have grabbed the crystal darts actually in Liurna because he can grab. Yeah, grab those.
Okay, guys, now prages for Dino, getting caught by the stones. Everyone is praging now that he's gonna get that. Another rush bull charge attack. Charge attack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this tail attack is so evil, man. It comes so late. Definitely needs the heals now. Mana as well. Wonderful. Oh, the fire. Dude, these fire pits are so stupid in there as well. Like, dude, they put the falling star piece in this little arena and then these fire pots where you get caught on them too. Like, why?
Yeah, this what do they call? I think what did someone mentioned yesterday? What they're called? They're called braziers. Or
yeah, but who thought it's a good idea? Let's make it a little bit cozy for the falling star piece in here. Let's make it a little bit pretty. Let's put a little bit of fire pits in there. You know, braziers.
I thought, but isn't like a brazier like a bra? So what's the difference?
This is very close here on Dino. He needs to do this hitless now. He has no mana for more unsheets. This is
not
dangerous. Can we, as well as a double watchdog fight from Gino. Mr. Now one here.
You know, Gino doing the good old crystal dart strat. It's a cheese strat. Very good cheese strat. You could say it's a Gouda cheese strat.
Roll, Dino. Go in and jump on one. Don't jump on one.
Oh, yeah, that was close.
What the fuck? Fuck! Oh man, wait, did he miss that? He was touching, or did the falling subbies just survive? Dude, can we get a clip of that, Jack? Can we get a clip?
Ain't no way, man.
This is really unfortunate.
Stagger here Gino on the watchdog here for Gino, by the way, gets the riposte. This is his first double fight, by the way, so he has to do 2 more.
Yeah, the dogs at the beach, right? And maybe the pumpkin idiots.
Yeah, I'd say pumpkin heads and the demi-human chiefs are probably the 2 other easy duo fights.
Yeah, as well as he just has the graze. Oh yeah, he's doing it. He got the graze there, right? He just needs to go up and rush them.
Yeah. For the record, I've been told that Nico does feel sick, so I don't know if that's really playing into his performance. So that does suck though, but I hope he feels better soon.
Yeah, Sam. That always sucks, man.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about.
You know what the funny thing is, by the way, for anyone that's going to be fighting the Falling Star Beast, whenever it does its charge attack, it doesn't really deviate from the line that it starts with. So if you just stand to the side, you can just stand there. You don't have to move. You don't have to keep dodging.
Wait, really?
Yeah, so basically, let's say this is a circle, right? And when you walk in, the Falling Star Beast comes in like this and starts doing its running like this, right? It keeps doing that. Even if you run to the side over here, it keeps doing this.
Oh, really?
People think they have to keep dodging it. But you don't. You can just walk to the side and just wait for it to be done. It doesn't change course.
That's interesting. But usually they do, right?
No, they don't. They never do. They never change course. It seems like it because when they turn, it looks like, okay, oh my god, they're coming towards me. I have to dodge again. But then you run back into the line of fire pretty much. If you just stand to the side and let them run their course, they never hit you.
Okay. We've learned something, Chad. Domo the all-knowing.
Thank you.
Oh. All right. Second double duo fight here. Double duo? No. Duo fight from Gino against the Pumpkin duo. Not that easy, to be honest. Again, as well, not a lot of space, and they can be very annoying. Dino's getting good on cheats here on the Falling Star Beast head. Has still 2 mana pots left, which is really, really nice. But only 4 health pots so far. That's really good. That's looking good. Ooh, nice dodge.
And it looks like that, this is going to be Gino's second duo fight, by the way. Also, okay, maybe, should I make a guide on Falling Star Beast, by the way? Like, a genuine question?
Yeah.
Because I could, because I'm not going to lie, there's a lot of easy attacks here to strafe. You don't even have to roll. Like, they're pretty straightforward for the most part.
Honestly, like you have a lot of knowledge about these bosses. Falling Star Beast would be one of them for sure.
There's no parry. You can't parry this guy. No, but I just like an overall boss fight guide. Yeah, I could definitely do that. I think that's a good idea.
You know, well, GG's for Dino here, by the way, getting the Falling Star Beast. Let's go.
Second square on the board, 6-2, baby.
Lover. I think every guide, as well as the bell-bearing hunters, maybe the bell-bearing hunter parry.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be happening too. There we go, Gino getting his second duo fight, by the way. GG's to him as well. Possibly going for Demi-Human Chiefs. He's going for it. First step, Grace pick up here, by the way, and then goes and jumps down straight away to the Demi-Human Chief fight.
Yeah,
taking revenge for Bach.
Revenge for Bach, dude. Yeah, the Falling Star Beast took a little bit too long, unfortunately. I don't think... I guess also Dino knows that he's probably not able to catch up now anymore. He probably knows that Gino's already on the duo fights. Seems like it's going to be a bingo by Gino.
Yep.
Column 5.
I honestly gets absolutely screwed in this fight, which is honestly it could happen because I'm not gonna lie, the ads in the Demi-Human Chief fight are annoying, dude. The little minions that just keep clubbing you while you're trying to get an attack off, it's obnoxious. I'm not even gonna lie. So that might happen, but at the end of the day, this is looking like a bingo for Gino for sure.
I mean, they don't have a lot of HP. It's just fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice stagger here, though. Gets the repose. That's where he won Demi-Human Chief down.
Yeah, the Unshida ones are perfect for this. GG's.
Yep, there it is.
Congratulations, it's over. Bingo win by Gino.
GG's.
GG's.
GG's by Gino. GG's, firm handshakes all around, even for Dino. That was tough. I think it was tough. I still wonder. I still want to know why Dino did not go for Leonidas Begotten. Because honestly, if he would have gotten that, it would have saved him a lot of trouble, I think. And it would have actually made this fight more interesting because he could have gotten Leonidas Begotten into Falling Star Beast. And he would have still blocked both bingos then on top of that.
I don't know. Do you want to bring Dino in and ask him right away? Because I would love to hear that, really.
Sure, let's do that. Let's bring him in. Let's bring him in.
Almost. We all won.
Well, welcome in, Gino. I'm Dino. Fucking hell. Welcome in, Dino. How's it going, dude? Hello?
Oh, he's muted.
Oh, he just muted. He just muted himself. Wait. He's like, nope.
Yeah,
oh, I wasn't muted, and I muted myself coming in, or what?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay. I thought I was muted the entire time.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. No, it's all good. Had a question.
Good? Yeah, please.
So we saw you go towards Leonine Misbegotten, and then you pivoted off of that. We were wondering,
Yeah,
like, why you
because
made
I
that choice.
tried. Because I thought he would go for the incantation kill. I don't know why. And like finishing off down below there, and I set it already up for Leonine, so I thought to myself, why not like go for the Falling Star Beast, which worked out really well. But the Falling Star Beast is also not that easy to fight, right?
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. So
Also, you thought he's going for roll 5, so you block him with the falling subbies and then pivot, or not pivot, but
yeah,
go to the
technically it was a bad decision. If I think about it now, that it was a bad decision because like I was already on my way for the Ever goals, and obviously like a Scar Seal is an Ever goal, so that Leonine Misbegotten would have put pressure on him at least a little bit. Maybe it would have been a better play. But he was just so fast, you know, and like, it's insane. Like I'm not even half as fast. I just have like a real hard time to keep up and predict what he's gonna do next, and then like trying to block it and also kind of work towards something myself. And it's a really twisted situation sometimes. But GG's Gino, of course. Well done.
Yeah, that's understandable. But it's also a tough matchup for sure. I feeling that. Plus, I'll also I heard that you're not doing too well, so I do hope you're feeling better. By the way.
I think I'm a little sick. I was with my parents yesterday, and my mom has a bronchitis.
No, she coughed on you.
Yeah, she coughed on everybody.
Nice. No, but I do hope you feel better though.
Yeah, it's like it's not too bad. I took some medicine earlier, and it's all good.
All right, gotcha. I'm gonna bring in Gino real quick here as well. We can all talk together then.
Okie dokie.
All right, welcome in, Gino. GG's, man.
Yo,
GG's.
GG.
Overall, like honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think we kind of saw what you were going for pretty early on. The combination between the Royal Revenant and the horseback kill was very nice, and honestly, like really nice and easy to pull off. Were you considering row 5 at any point in time? Because I know some people were mentioning, row 5 is really easy, row 5 is really straightforward. Or were you set on column 5 from the very beginning?
Well, row 5 was actually my first thought, and I was thinking like Falling Star Beast would be a little bit sneaky, and then like I'm pretty confident on the incantation Godric, and so then it'd just be like a rush to Altus, and that could be like, so that was actually the first thing I saw, and then like after a few minutes I realized that column 5 was really good, so after that I'm like, okay, I definitely need to go for that consumable square because that's huge on both of those, and then it has a lot of threats with it. And then, it made the most sense for me, I think, to just go to Liurnia right away and kill Red Wolf, get the, like, even if I lost the King's Realm Ruin Square and Torrent Square, like, I at least still have, would be decently set up for a lot of other stuff. So that's what I was thinking. I was thinking those two bingos.
That's super fair. Gotcha. Do you think that, I know you did it a little bit on previous matches, but doing like half squares and coming back, is that still like a valid strat in your opinion, or is possibly just completing the square completely and then going for other squares on top of that is just better? Like what do you think is more comfortable for you, I guess, in that sense?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still not a huge fan of just like leaving squares halfway done, but sometimes I think it's just the right play. Like you don't really want to get yourself into a situation where you start doing something and then you realize something would be better. And I think it can be a valid thing to just like switch completely what you're doing and go for the thing that you think is better. Just and in this case, like I killed an avatar and then I went for Leonine. And that's when I realized, okay, like he could go for Leonine and then have a potential bingo threat on row 4.
I was actually on my way, and then I stopped doing it because I thought you're not gonna go for him and I'm gonna set him up and just do it later.
Yeah, no. So that's what I was thinking.
Halfway there already.
Yeah. I was thinking, I don't want him to get Leonine, and then Leonine's also like a square that I want in this bingo. So if I can beat him to it, like even though I wasted some time killing the Avatar, I guess it didn't actually end up wasting time, but it's just like, it's probably the better play. And if I miss out on it, then I still have some like Avatars I could clean up and do other stuff. But
for sure.
What would you have done if I've gotten Leonine? Like if I were to like commit on that and I get it?
Yeah, I would have went straight for Incantation Godric and Falling Star
Okay.
Beast and go for
Okay,
row
yeah,
5.
yeah,
Like that was my plan because I actually thought you were gonna beat me to that. Like I was just in my head, I was running that situation. Like, okay, beats me to this. I was already pretty well set up for Incantation Godric. I already had like Catch Flame and all that stuff. So
Yeah, I thought so. After the Revenant kill, I thought you have like incantations ready for the kill.
yeah, yeah.
That's why I went for Leonine, and then I thought, fuck, if he's gonna go for the incantation now, I have to kill the Falling Star Beast because I'm not gonna get plus 12. Most likely, at least.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Remembrance boss incantation. Yeah.
No, yeah, that block made a ton of sense. Like, it was kind of tough, I think, just like the Red Wolf and the Consumable. Like, getting those corner squares are pretty strong, especially with like how kind of simple this board was with like potential early game ones. So no, I actually think that was the right play. Like either or would have made sense, but there's no way
I
you could know.
just
Obviously,
needed so much time to kill that fucking Falling Star Beast. I died like 4 times or something.
What did you use on him?
The Uchi Katana. +3
Oh
Uchi.
man, yeah, that's tough. Yeah, that's tricky.
Yeah, but GG's, Gino. Well done, dude.
I think we also learned, by the way, from yesterday's matches and today's matches, is that if you are going to do a consumables only rush, that we've seen it twice now, where one person goes for Soldier of Godric and one person goes for Beastman of Rumazula, that Beastman of Rumazula is always faster. It's just too close nearby, and even with it having a higher health pool, that those throwing daggers still do enough damage to where you still kind of beat the time it takes to get through Cave of Knowledge to get to Godric. Because it happened yesterday, but it also happened today, where Nico was trying to get consumables only while Gino was doing it, and just the way to Soldier of Godric just takes so long that it doesn't really benefit you in any way, in that way.
Yeah, I was like almost there as well, yeah, when you got it. Or wait, did you go for the soldier or go for the beast? I'm sorry.
I went for the Beastman, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I went for soldier. Okay, I see. Yeah, I was almost within the arena when you got the consumable skill.
But yeah. GG's guys, thanks so much for stopping in. Thanks so much for playing today. Best of luck to you guys at the end of next week is our last week. So yeah, best of luck to you guys next week, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Easter weekend if you have any plans.
Yeah, no, but thank you.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
I'm gonna go.
Alright.
Thank you, of course. Have a wonderful week, guys. Bye bye.
You too. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.